Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day. Yay, a brand new day, filled with good and bad, hopes and promises, threats and nightmares. It's all up to random fate. After all, the script for our universe was written at the very moment of its conception, 14 billion years ago. But us down here on the page, we can't read the script, even though when we throw a pair of dice, the number that's going to come up was determined 14 billion years ago. We're right here down on the page, and so those dice are right with possibilities. So thumbs up for that. Anyway, though, a lot of things. I've got a lot of stuff that I've got here. A lot of minor stuff. I did a lot of thinking yesterday. I went walkies late. I took a shower, which it takes 2 hours and takes a lot out of me. It is effectively a walk. So I took a shower, effectively a walk, and then went out on 4.5 approximately mile walkies last night as well. And then, of course, woke up early, even though it was 11 something by the time I got to bed. By the time I hit 5 something, I was awake. So, yay, thumbs up. It happens, though. It happens. Hopefully you're sleeping well when you sleep. That would be a good thing. But as I say, I now have a lot of things written down on my topics list. First off, I just want to say this one real fast. I like horror. I like thinking about horror stuff. Excuse me. Sometimes just on a simple not really prurient, it's not a prurient interest, but sometimes it's just a sort of childish, immature delight in, human beings being destroyed as if we're meat piñatas. So, there's stuff. It happens. And I was spitting, and so hopefully I didn't have anything gross on my lip. My apologies. But one of the reasons I was thinking about this is I've been working on my cosmic horror framework, and I've been thinking about this one ever since, and even before, but this one brought it into focus. The movie Bird Box. There was people that had to cover their eyes because if they saw these things, they'd go mad. That I have no problems with. Makes perfect sense. The kind of madness that they chose, maybe not. It depends on how they're doing the horrors. That's fine. The thing that I have an issue with is these people took a look through videotapes at these creatures that were appearing and went mad. Okay, problem with that. Our technology is extremely limited. Our machines will only do what we set them up to do. They can't do anything more. So when you have lenses for a camera, they are set up to pick up a particular wavelength. If it's not on that wavelength, it's not going to pick it up. We do not have madness recorders. We do not have emotion or sense recorders. It will pick up on a videotape or video file, whatever the form of format. It will only pick up visible light wavelength. It can't record anything else. We didn't put in sensors to record anything else. So it would only record visible light spectrums, and anything that wasn't part of the visible light spectrum would not be recorded. Tech is limited, even more so than us. So if you watched a videotape of a Bird Box cosmic horror, you wouldn't be able to interpret it. It wouldn't drive you mad, because it's like us trying to see a cosmic horror. They developed in a universe, in a different set of environments. They have senses that we don't have analogs for. I mean, you simply can't point to that one sense they have and say, oh, it's like this in our universe. There is no analog. There's nothing you can point to and say, it's like this, because they're not. And we don't have anything to record that. You would not go mad. You'd just go look at this videotape and say, that's a bunch of garbage. What am I looking at? So yeah, if we had videotape or cameras or any of these things that could record things that, I mean, sure, we've got infrared and ultraviolet, heat, all that sort of stuff, but these are beings that give off wavelengths that we have no ideas about. The bird box things would not show up on video. But that's just a minor thing. So what I really wanted to talk about, I mentioned yesterday how I have problems doing games as a Let's Play because it becomes work. And I don't want to work when I'm playing a video game. I want to play it when I want to play it. I don't want to have it on a schedule. I don't want to only play it when I've got to play it. I don't want to only record when I'm playing it, but that's what I have to do when I'm doing that sort of thing. You can't play that world because you're doing a Let's Play. And so, because it's work, I eventually stop on a lot of these things with points and all. But with the game Ion Fury, I've just been doing recording of stuff from where I am to show you what's happening. And I'm probably going to be doing that again today. But the big thing I wanted to talk about it is, oh my God, there is this one YouTuber, Civi11, incredible fellow. Even he has said, I will never find all the secrets in this game. And I don't think I ever will. The levels are huge. And they are linked together. Not like you finish this one map and then it gives you the stats. No, you finish one level, you run down a corridor, and it just does a quick loading screen, and you're on to the next map. It's an extension of the last map you just left. So you're running through a huge complex of maps and levels per episode. And that's good and bad. They hide those secrets everywhere. Their level design is incredible from beginning to end. There was this one room that I went into. It was a large warehouse type area. You know, it's just objects and they got textures on them, and then you just put triggers on things. But there were large crates that I could use as cover, and there were things and monsters all the way through this large warehouse type thing. And like I said, stacks of crates. So I'm moving through this area trying to keep away from the bad things so I can stay in cover and I can take them out. And in this one spot, I noticed that there's a pickup on a crate next to me. So I jump up and I pick up the pickup. I happen to be there. I take a look down because there's a small area between the crate and the wall. There's another pickup. I drop down there, I pick it up. While I'm down there, I notice that the wall next to me is kind of a plywood texture. So I hit interact on it. And it opened up, and it was a secret. In the middle of a warehouse, just on the side of something, there was one of those secrets. They are everywhere. They're hidden. There is so much content in this that you will never see. You're always going to find something new. It's like I went and posted a picture that I took a screenshot from the game where they had one of their gay things on their lotion. And it's like they're only small things of homophobia and transphobia in the game. But even though they're small, it is still punching down at people who don't need to be punched down at. So I don't like that. But as game designers, they do great. I mean, I've talked about this before. I am cisgendered to the best of my knowledge. I mean, there are 6 common karyotypes, you know, where you're not just XX and XY. There's XXY, there's XXX, there's XYY, there's all sorts of things. There are people where the determines whether you're male or female part breaks off the Y chromosome and attaches itself to the X. So it's now the X chromosome that is determining whether you're male or female, and the results are, you'd never know just by looking, but... So to the best of my knowledge, I am the XY, most likely, probably. I feel male. I am cisgendered. When I look at my body in the mirror, the only thing I feel bad about is I was heavier when I was younger, and so I've lost weight, and I've got excess skin, so it hangs and sags. I kind of look like a half-melted wax figure. That part I don't like. But I have no gender dysmorphia. I am cisgendered. I am fine. I'm not cishet, but I am cisgendered. I'm, as I've stated, I'm bi/pan. So, yeah. not a big deal. But the point being, try to remember this, what I was talking about and why. Oh yes, because of the video game. I don't know why, but when I play video games where my character is male, I actually feel some video game gender dysmorphia. When I'm playing video games, I'm not male. I am a woman. And if my character is not a woman in the game, it feels wrong. Now, I can play games like Blood and enjoy it. It's fun being Caleb. I can play Duke Nukem and enjoy it. It's fun being Duke Nukem. I can play, Shadow Warrior. It's fine to be Lo Wang, another male character. You're playing a character, a person, and you're playing their story. It feels a little weird occasionally, but that's fine. For those games where you get to choose your character, you make up your own character, like Rising World, when I call up the inventory and it shows a guy on the side, it's like, that's wrong. I use that as that's the paper doll they use, that's not your actual character. But when I play the game Ion Fury, and I look into the mirrors, and I see myself, a woman running around with her guns and all that, yeah, that feels right. When something happens and the character says some witty line, something pithy, and it's Shelley Bombshell Harrison saying it, yeah, it feels right. I do not know why, when I'm playing video games, I'm a woman. And if I'm not, it feels weird and wrong. Because in every other aspect of my life, I am happily cisgendered, so it's weird, but life is life. Just thought I'd mention that as well. Now let me see, what else do I have on here? Oh yes, it has been exactly 1 month, 6/20 of last month, when I started uploading things to my other channels. I am going to start mirroring the other channels' videos onto this main channel. It's not going to interrupt any of my regular uploads. I upload my daily vlog, this thing here, at 9 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time. My second video of the day goes public at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to start mirroring these things with a little extra bit of stuff to show, to say this is a mirror. If you haven't seen it, please enjoy it. If you have seen it, then thank you for subscribing. But I just want to make sure people see the stuff. So I'm going to be mirroring those, and it's going to go at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'm going to be starting that just so that people can see the stuff. I want people to see my things. And I had actually made a video to upload to the game channel to say, I'm no longer going to be doing anything on this channel. I'm just going to make up a new channel because I think I screwed this one by stopping twice. Now I've got a whole bunch of new subscribers on there, so I'm still kind of unsure. So I think I'm going to make a video, asking and telling people. So we'll go on that. But let me see what else I have on here really, really quick. This is going to be a really fast thing I'm going to talk about with H.P. Lovecraft and his horror stories had people go mad when they learned things because it was knowledge not meant for humanity. Stuff that man was not meant to know. And I hate the use of the word man and humanity, but still, that was the old phrase. So repeating it the second time the old way it was said. But point being, when I write in my cosmic horror framework about people going mad when they start learning things, it is because of that beginning Bird Box stuff. You're trying to learn things from other universes with knowledge that this knowledge did not come from our universe. It did not have our people. It may have come from a higher reality with different wavelengths on things, so it has knowledge and such that you can only glean if you have certain senses, and you don't have them, and you don't have the brain that the person who evolved in this other universe had. So this is literally knowledge that you are looking at, that your senses We're not evolved to even see or hear or touch or feel, or analogs we don't have, trying to interpret information based on nothing in this universe. When you are learning this stuff, your brain is having to, well, our brains love info. They are plastic. It is literally having to rewrite and change itself. 9 times out of 10, this is, you die when you start to learn. Of the 1 in 10 who survives that process, becoming an actual person of power, 9 out of 10 of those die. Those that survive are a rare, very, very rare breed. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments to my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm going to read them afterward. Thumbs up the ones I do. Answer as many as I can. But for right now, I'm just thanking you for having taken the time and expended the calories. It is appreciated. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. I am an American English speaker, and no, I count an American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my depression, fibro fog, cannabis use, and more. No boy. I'm getting better all the time, but there is a functional limit, and one day I will reach that. But until that time, we have Ice Damon, thumbs up and thank you, and Mellow, greatly appreciated. Meng Zhang, I'm nowhere close, but thank you very, very much. Victoria Turner, thumbs up and thank you. FX, greatly appreciated. Trash Monkey, thumbs up. John Wonder, greatly, well, not so much greatly appreciated. Another person who... Enderlord 89, thumbs up. Arkmate, greatly appreciated. Serpento 02, and Aryan. Columbine New Hope. How about that? Ben Longstaff, thumbs up. Ben Hers, greatly appreciated. KOMIXZ.mp4, thumbs up and thank you. Joe Sanchez, greatly appreciated. Emily, thumbs up and thank you. Mateo Johnson, thumbs up. Connor O, greatly appreciated. SIQE, thumbs up and thank you. We have Daniel Marquez, I'm nowhere close, but thank you. Jack Peters, thumbs up. We have Syrian, CIARAN Kelly, greatly appreciated. Alexi Divorced, DEVUYST. I show up, I'm close, but thank you very, very much. And last but not least, Braxton Lavorne, greatly appreciated. Each and every one of you, you get me out of my head and into the world and dealing with real people, if only in text. Greatly appreciated. Thumbs up and thank you so very, very much. And if you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, Patreon.com. If you could become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people on a list that I will be updating here very, very soon, that would be beautiful and awesome. And if you'd like to help me out without sending money through the patronage, I have a PayPal link down below. If you'd like to help me out without sending money at all, I have an Amazon wish list thing with things like cat food on it. I have no money, and I'm extremely low on cat food. If you could help out, that would be awesome. Do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them on the bank of my heart, where I draw interest, so thank you very much. And if you could toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definite thumbs up. And of course, if you could hit the notification bell on the subscription button, that would be very cool. Thank you so very, very much. So hokey smokes, I got some phone calls that I need to make about my health, because I don't want to die of anything horrific anytime soon. And I've got videos that I want to record, I've got videos to edit and render, and then upload, of course. So my day is busy. Hopefully it's not going to be too hot. That'd be nice. But with the Covfefe bug raging out of control and people dropping mask mandates, which is going to require further mask mandates because things are raging out of control in the United States again with the Delta variant, and it's raging everywhere else around the world, and where nobody is treating this thing like we should. So please, if you have to go around people, wear a mask, maintain your social distancing, try not to touch your face, wash your hands, get vaxxed if you can, and do your best. Please be safe. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is a very good thing.